when we added our chroma key before, we might not have wanted to make to increase the scale of the one image of the guy checking his watch. So sometimes what you'll do is you're going to cut out some part of the background or some part of an image in the foreground, and so rather than showing the entire picture. And if you go to desert jackets, so this should be in sequences desert jacket. So I already have it open. So as you can see, this has some guy, I mean, this looks so natural. He's putting on a leather jacket, and it's obvious that the coloring is much different than the background, but that's fine. But what if you wanted to make him appear just like this weird head? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shrink his head and give him a little head shrinker. So I'm gonna reduce his head a little bit. So he's gonna shrink just a scooch. And of course this looks odd because it's just odd. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make his little head, I'm gonna position it a little bit. So we do like, this looks like Monty Python. Anyway, I'm a little giddy right now. So what we can do is we can just have his head appear. So as you can see, his full body appears here. And we can't see the green screen in the background, obviously, if we disable the Alt key. So as you can see, that's what it looks like. So this is adding that Alt key in there. But what we want to do is we want to create a little circle around his face. So you can what this does is it just isolates parts of the image, and you can use a square or you can actually draw. So if you want to draw like a hand or something, you can draw it freehand. I'm terrible at drawing with my finger using a mouse, but so let's put this little ellipse mask over his face, so you can see it right there. And you can make it larger, smaller, but we'll just make it kind of small there. And so he's kind of moving, and he's kind of, you can actually move the image as you would before. You could toggle this entire image, and you could set the clip in motion. You would just use it in keyframes. So you could start it here, and you can have the guy move. So I can toggle the keyframe and have him move. So anyway, so you can have this image moving back and forth as you decide. So he's kind of like doing the Monty Python thing. And it looks a little creepy, but then he just kind of moves. But when we work with graphics, you'll see how this might actually, you can position things, but you can crop certain elements of a clip, and so it appears. So just little elements of it appears.